Welcome back. It is 6:15 on this Friday. It's Sunshine Week across America, a celebration of the people's right to know under the Public Information Act laws, including how your tax dollars are being spent.
In 2021, the Texas legislature reformed its state employee pension system to ease the burden on taxpayers, but a loophole in the law allowed some state legislators to increase their retirement up to $140,000 a year.
And we might never know who took advantage of the loophole before it was closed. Here to tell us more is CEO and founder of OpenTheBooks.com, Adam Mjewski. He joins us now. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, John Carlos, Sophia.
Adam, what exactly is this loophole in the state pension system?
So the loophole, and it was open for a year and a half, it allowed double dipping. And nothing rankles taxpayers more than somebody having the ability to take their salary and a pension retirement annuity payout while they're currently working. But that's exactly what the loophole allowed, like I said, for a year and a half before the state legislature finally got serious and closed that loophole. But the proverbial horse was out of the barn. It's actually unconstitutional to stop anyone who accepted and qualified to take their pension and their salary. They're still able to do that despite the closing of the loophole.
Adam, who was eligible for this money?
So it's long-serving state employees. You had to work more than 43 and a half years in state government. So there's only like 43 employees that were eligible for this. But here's the deal. 3 state legislators were qualified for this. And who knew that you can take as a state legislator, if you max out your public pension, that's $140,000 a year as a state legislator. Your salary is only $7,500 a year. So who knew that, this has the effect of the opposite of term limits. It incentivizes state legislators being there for 40 and 50 years. And I think most people would find that objectionable. And look, that needs to be on the table for reform.
Adam, why can't we find out who used this loophole? Don't those records have to be public since the employees work for the state?
Well, during Sunshine Week, here's another thing we need to talk about. Retirement annuity payouts, the public pensions in Texas, aren't considered private information. They're not subject to the Texas right to know laws, the Sunshine laws in the state. And look, taxpayers, we help fund those pensions, guarantee those pensions, and we need to be able to see those pensions. I mean, think about this. Even in the union stronghold states like Illinois, New York, California, Oregon, for crying out loud, those retirement annuity public pensions are subject to transparency. You can see who's getting what when they retire from state and local government.
Adam, how can Texas reform its Sunshine Law to be more transparent with respect to the public employee retirement annuities?
Yeah, so it's a simple fix within the law that this needs to be placed under the Sunshine laws. And think about this. In Texas education, the big debate is pay, perks, and pension benefits for educators, for example. And how can you have a fair and honest debate if everything isn't on the table? If you don't have the public pension aspect, the retirement annuity aspect on the table, how do you fairly debate for taxpayers the value of pay, perks, and pension benefits? So I think this needs to be something that in the next legislative session that's on the table in terms of transparency. And during Sunshine Week, I think we need to highlight this deficiency in the Texas Freedom of Information Act law.
All right, Adam, it was great seeing you twice this week. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, John Carlos.
You can find out all of Adam's reports at OpenTheBooks.com.